So in this video, we're going to be looking at converting from standard form to vertex form. So remember vertex form, that is y is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. So I need to know what my a is, my h is, my k is. Well, standard form already tells me what my a value is, so I really need to know what my vertex is. So I need to find out what my h, k is. And we do already know how to find the vertex. We just did that in the previous video. And so I know that the x-coordinate of my vertex is going to be the opposite of b over 2a. So I'm going to go ahead and label what my a, b, and c are. My a here is 3. My b is negative 24. And my c is 50. So I do this opposite of b, so I have the opposite of negative 24 over 2 times a, which is 3. Well, the opposite of negative 24 is just positive 24 over 2 times 3, which is 6. And then 24 divided by 6, I get that x is equal to 4. Now I need to go ahead and plug that in to find my y value. So I have y is equal to 3 times 4 squared minus 24 times 4 plus 50. Well, 4 squared I get 16, so I have 3 times 16 minus 24 times 4, which is 96, plus 50. 3 times 16, I get 48. 48 minus 96, I get negative 48. And so I get that y is equal to 2. So that means, looking at all my information, I have that my vertex here is 4, 2. I know that my a value is 3. And so plugging that information in, I get that y is equal to 3 times x minus 4 squared plus 2. And I plugged all that into my vertex form right here. Okay, let's look at another one. So I'm going to first label my a, b, and c. So I have that my a here is equal to negative 1, b is 4, and c is 6. So first I know that x is equal to the opposite of b over 2a. So the opposite of 4 is negative 4 over 2 times a, which is negative 1. So I have negative 4 over negative 2. So I have x is equal to 2. Next I need to find my y value, so I'm going to plug in 2 in for x. So I have negative 1 times 2 squared plus 4 times 2 plus 6. 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 1, I get negative 4 plus 8 plus 6. Negative 4 plus 8, I get 4. 4 plus 6, I get 10. So that means that my vertex here is 2, 10. My a value I found is negative 1. So plugging that all in, I get that y is equal to negative 1 x minus 2 squared plus 10. Or in other words, y is equal to negative x minus 2 squared plus 10. Okay, looking at number 3, I see that we are missing a term. We don't have the 3 terms. And here I am missing that last term, that one that doesn't have an x with it. So to replace it, I'm just going to say plus 0 at the end. Now I'll go ahead and label my a, b, and c. So I see here that my a is just equal to 1, because there's no number in front, so there's really an invisible 1 there. B is negative 9, and c is 0. So x is equal to the opposite of b over 2a. Well, the opposite of negative 9 is positive 9, over 2 times a, which is 1. So I get that x is equal to 9/2. Now to find my y value, I'm going to go ahead and plug that back in. So I have x squared, so 9/2 squared minus 9 times 9/2. 9/2 squared, that's the same thing as 9/2 times 9/2, which is 81/4, minus 9 times 9/2, which is 81/2. Here you might want to go ahead and change this to be in the same denominator. So I have 81/4 minus, I want to multiply top and bottom by 2 here. And so when I do that, I get 162/4. And when I subtract this, I get negative 81/4 is equal to y. So my vertex here has fractions, but that's okay, is 9/2 negative 81/4. My a value here is 1. And so I get that my equation in vertex form is y equals a, which is 1, so I don't really need to write anything, times x minus 9/2 squared minus 81/4. Okay, let's go ahead and look at one last one. Here I am again missing a term. This time I'm missing my x term. So I can go ahead and actually rewrite this to be y is equal to 2x squared plus 0x, because 0 times x is just 0, so it would go away, plus 5. But I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it so that I know what my a, b, and c are. So here my a value is still that 2. My b here is 0, and c is 5. And so finding my x value, I have x is equal to the opposite of b over 2a. Well, my b value is just 0, so I have 0 over 2 times 2. 0 divided by any number is 0, so I have that x is equal to 0. Plugging in to find y, I have y is equal to 2 times 0 squared plus 5. So I get that y is equal to 5. So here my vertex is just going to be 0, 5. My a value here is 2. And so plugging that in, I have that y is equal to 2 times x minus 0 squared plus 5.